Hey Taurus, how are you guys? I hope you're doing amazing. I've been picking up on this initiation type of energy, secret initiation, spiritual initiation, ascension initiation. This is a spark by the divine. I'm picking up on a lot of divine energy. Okay, so you are a chosen one, you're a divine one, you are someone that has great purpose, destined to have great influence, okay, and acquire great affluence. That's how I heard the download. Many of you have been hidden in plain sight. Many of you have something inside of you that is otherworldly. Okay, many are called, few are chosen, but something has been given to you. Something has been implanted, embedded, imprinted on your subconscious mind. What you have seen, what you have received in the spirit, you can't unsee. So that's the energy that I'm picking up on. That's the download that I've been receiving for you guys. So if you guys are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. And if you are returning, welcome back, love nesters. I love each and every single one of you over here on this channel. Shout out to all of you in the comment sections. May you continue to experience more peace, love, prosperity, and joy every single day of your life. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for continuously covering us with a golden egg of impenetrable force all day long, y'all. Yeah, so the Seven of Cups energy. That's the hidden in plain sight energy that I've been picking up on. There has been confusion, questions. Something is very misleading. Your enemies are being misguided. Your enemies are being tricked right now. Yeah. Your enemies are being tricked right now. According to your enemies, you have lost something that you once valued. And they are getting super excited with this impression that something has been working against you. There are a group of people that believe you are still licking your wounds. You're still trying to fit in. You're still trying to be accepted. You're still trying to be validated. You're still waiting on them to come and choose you. That you're still waiting on them to come and pick you, love you, choose you, all of that shit. Okay? Meanwhile, the truth of the matter is they want your attention. So everything that's being projected towards you, they're saying that you want them to come to you, that you want them to acknowledge you, that you care about their feelings, that you care about what they think or feel about you and what they're up to. That's what they're saying. But you have so much at your disposal. If you wanted someone, you could have them. And that's the truth of the matter. If you wanted, and this, I'm seeing so many scenarios right now. It's wild. There's also someone here. Don't mess with my man. I'ma be the one to break it to you. There's someone here that believes that you're trying to mess with their man, take something from them. And they are true. It's true. If you wanted them, you can have them, because whoever they're dating has no loyalty to them. Whoever it is that they are invested in emotionally has a wandering eye anyway. They want something that they can't have. So when they see something shiny, they're always looking for new bait, new catfish type of energy. And if you really wanted to, like if you really wanted to be petty, you really could get that person to walk right out of their home, out of their situationships and whatever. But the reason why that person is still sitting there with whoever that they're with, pretending to be happy, is because you do not want them. And that's the God honest truth. That person has no options. They're stuck. You have many options because you're not stuck. That's what I'm seeing here. So who's crying over who in this situation? Because I don't feel like you're crying over someone in this situation. Someone is secretly fantasizing, obsessing, daydreaming, convinced that they're building a home, that they're trying to proposition whoever they're with, right? Telling that person that two hands are better than one, the benefits of working together. They're trying to convince whoever that they're dating for somebody here that all they care about is reestablishing stability. They don't want nothing else from you, Taurus. They just want to have stability, function, and create a kind of like create a home, especially with the Emperor energy. If they're supposed to be some type of parent, okay, this is a user, a leech. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. So they look for shiny objects. They look for new potential valuable prospects to waste, to use up. And as they age, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, and they become tired and worn out, this person goes back out there and they start looking for a new prospect. They start looking for less drama, and they call it, oh, I need peace. This person couldn't create peace for themselves even if they wanted to. So they have to go out there and buy it, or they have to go out there and steal it. Either way, something ain't right. So, chosen ones, you have narcissistic family and their enablers, narcissistic past people, family, friends, romance partners, ex-partners, and their enablers are all looking at you as if you are the problem with the world today. You are the problem with homes not being able to be a home, families not being able to be a family. And this entire group wishes that you would just be eradicated or wiped out of the earth. That's what I'm hearing. So you're being accused of possessing this type of energy that's untamable, right? Wicked, evil, auspicious. Because how is it that you get so lucky every single time? You got to be doing some type of ritual, spell work. You know, why are people so drawn to work with you? Why are people so drawn to you and enamored by you? You got to be having all these people under some type of illusion. So someone's accusing you, Taurus, of having some type of cult or cult-like following, reputation. Okay. And there's something about trining. So pyramids could be significant for you. You may resonate with with ancient Egyptian wisdom, knowledge, intelligence. Yeah, especially with the Emperor and the Hierophant. You possess the keys. And I feel like a lot of this is coming from religious sector. Someone feels like they're the guru of a particular topic. Okay, there's a guru out here that I'm picking up on that has you have had. So here's the issue. Okay, this is what I call a covert narcissist. Truthfully, this person is full-blown narcissist, but they utilize other masculine energies, distorted masculine energies, to be their mouthpiece or their tool to say hurtful things and pretty much emotionally stir the pot, right? And what they do is they'll let those masculines jump in the box, right? Or jump on their stream or come into their social media platforms or into their place of establishment. It's happening all over the world. And what they do is they make it appear to feminine energy that they are just trying to blend uncomfortable conversations, right? That they're trying to pretty much bring things back to homeostasis. So they do shock value, right? So shock value is when someone takes their own personal experiences and then place their micro experience on a macro level. So now all women are whores and bitches because one particular person had a negative experience where someone took their money, catfished them, and did all these negative things. So this person is going to chime in with their perspective and pretty much yell, vent, and argue and say hurtful things, right? And mind you, the leader will allow all of this to happen under the premises of that person's expressing themselves. So they use their own followers to create conflict that they come in and resolve. All along, they were the puppeteer, the mastermind behind utilizing both the masculine and the feminine to their own discretion. So then the feminine falls into the bait by defending themselves, right? And coming up with facts. And the more facts that she comes up with to dispel everything that's being projected with words, right? This leader, this guru is very well aware how they're projecting these words that are going to plant in the subconscious minds of all these women. So you have the negative, upset voice of that distorted masculine. And then you have, after so much arguing is going on, then this supposed leader comes in and then mediates the situation. So now she's feeling like, see, you understood exactly what I was saying. He's distorted. So now she's segregating and dividing the lesser masculine from the higher masculine. All along, he wanted her to do that because at the same time, he wanted to also indirectly chastise the distorted masculine. The distorted masculine is truly feminine, but he would never tell him that because he has that distorted masculine looking up to him as a model or a representation of who he aspires to be. He's never correcting him about the way in which he handles women or treats women. He's pretty much taking, I hear what you're saying. Let me deliver it to her in a more prophetic way, in a more susceptible way. And so he digests the same rhetoric in a nicer way, supposed nicer way, to the feminine to disarm her, while at the same time going back to the masculine and pretty much saying, This is why I'm here to bring balance. And this is why I'm here to bring order. So you can have a feminine that's more well behaved, that's more tamed for your discretion. So he keeps coming back because he's waiting for the promise of some type of delivery of a woman, because he's itching for sex. He's itching for intimacy because he don't know how to get that itch off of him. Meanwhile, the feminine doesn't know how to discern the difference. Some of them do and some of them don't. The ones that don't clings to the masculine energy that appears to know it all, because he's showing up like he's living in his light body, like he's living in his truth. He may show up, display what he does online, and he's punctual, all these different things. He's exploiting the narcissist, all right, the secret narcissist in every feminine that aspires to be next to someone that has some type of reputation suitable for their position of status. All of it's about status. All of it's about the image, which is why a lot of feminines will stay with masculines. When they realize who they really are, they will then work harder to protect and defend what they've created with that person than to dismantle even what they built with themselves in connection with that person. So now they're staying together for the image, the reputation, and what their overall purpose is. There was never no true purpose. It's just too hard for her to admit that she fell for a gimmick, right? So when that leader stumbles across a true divine feminine that can see the entire plot, that can see the person's objective, the smoke screen, the magician, the disguised friend, lover, spiritualist, teacher, whatever title he possessed, guru. When she can see it, and even without cards, can identify exactly who his soul is and where it derives from, oh, you best believe that monkey is on your ass. You can walk away from the situation. You can leave. It don't matter. And they get even more triggered when you walk away from them. You know why? Because they usually do the walking away. They usually create the cliffhanger. They're usually the ones puzzling each and every single person they come encounter with. They're usually the one dropping off the parasites and creating the virus. So here you have someone that is shook, okay? Because you're a representation of how you can tear the whole entire system down. You can tear the whole entire initiative down. You can tear the whole thing. The fact that you exist, that counter opposite to them exists, is fucking scary. So what do? They start trying to intimidate you. They start trying to do little things to irritate you because they recognize that you actually possess the light. Okay. And they've been stealing the light for far too long. Because no one would dare challenge the family. No one would dare challenge the cult. No one would dare challenge the leader. No one would dare do any of the things that you have done just by merely existing. And you know what's even more crazy? Your brilliance. You have this genius type of brilliance about you. You know how to break away, allow people to believe what they want to believe, and yet still remain inspired, yet still remain recognized. You keep reinventing yourself, and you never really reinvent yourself. You're just displacing. You're pretty much displaying all of the gifts that you possess from every lifetime that you've ever acquired. You have so many gifts, and you have so many lifetimes where you've done it all. You've done it all. And there's nothing new under the book because you done it all. Which is why you were destined to be the breaker of chains. Okay? You break the chains on the mind. You break the chains. You're the junction. Okay? It's either they get with it or they get lost. You know what I'm saying? It's either they act right, and get with the times, or pay for the crime. Okay, because a lot of them have they're really criminals, ex-cons, criminals, reinventing themselves, and they'll tell you straight up. You know, oh, I did 15, 20 years. Some of them got caught. Some of them didn't get caught. But for the most part, all of them possess the same spirit. The same thief. The same desperate thief. The same hard ass head. So this person has what you're bringing. You're bringing everything. You're making everything flat again. Okay. So these are people that have ascended to a certain point, but they've been misusing their gifts. All right. Some of y'all have tried to go to the elders and say, okay, hey, listen, your daughter, your son, they've been operating in a negative way. They've been dishonoring these gifts that were given to them. And a lot of you, when you went to their mother, their grandmothers, their grandfathers, and you went to the elders of these communities and these people and people in your family, cousins, no one could help you. And according to everyone, they couldn't see the manipulation. You understand? And this is where that term come from. Some of them too old to be acting like this. Some of them are supposed to be elders, but they're still children in the mind. So you're an eternal child that represents your true age. See, only you could check someone that's older than you. Because they don't walk with the spirit. They don't have your soul. Your soul is ancient. So since you were young, they've been calling you crazy. Since you were young, they were telling you that you were wrong. Since you were young, they were just saying no even when you was right. So no, their age don't give them respect. Even in your own bloodline, their age doesn't afford them respect. And it has nothing to do with their works, because their works have been secrecy anyway. They've done nothing to show themselves approved. I don't care what they masquerade on the outside. On the inside, there is no evolution. There is no growth. But because you chose to ascend and remove yourself from that victim mentality, that survival mode, this next initiation of ascension looks totally different. Now you older than your oldest elder this lifetime. You see what I'm saying? And at a max, it's a wonder if someone makes it to 101. Okay? And this ain't even about your age, but the rooms that you will fill, the spaces that you will go in, they're going to recognize you by your soul and your voice and not by your age. You could be a child. Some of y'all, it's your very own child that's about to be passed down these gifts, and it's going to skip you because you refuse to ascend. Some of you guys are not all divine beings, but you're a Taurus. Some of you have been too afraid to ascend, so your children will supersede you because you're still under your own spell, your own illusion. Someone else still has a grasp on you. So you'll notice your children may be super duper march to the beat of their own drum. You can't tell them to stop. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. It's wanna do city in their world. They lean to the right, lean to the left, and you just trying to catch up. Keep up, catch up. Because they're meant to, look at that Page of Cups. They're going to let the shit fall. Because a lot of you guys were raised, all right, that have been chosen but didn't answer the call. A lot of you guys were raised to prevent mistakes. A lot of you guys were raised to not make a mess, to not go against the grain. You were conditioned so well to behave to the point where when another kid misbehaves and they make a mess, on the inside, it's like, oh, that could have been prevented. That could have been prevented. So your conditions are coming up right in front of your face every single day through your own children, through your own offspring. So when they're like, oh, it's just a mess, I could clean it up. You're like, no, you could prevent it. No, you could stop it from happening. No, you could. You don't even realize how the parasite done been passed down to you. Now you sound just like your parents. And for those of you that are trying really hard not to repeat that with your children, you may not say it, but on the inside, you screaming. You can't wait for that little kid to grow up. You can't wait. Some of y'all drink a glass of wine a day. Like, I can't wait till that motherfucker get grown and get the fuck out, And it looks different for every single person, but I'm seeing significant situations around not being able to really enjoy your life. What that even looks like, what that feels like. Can't. The biggest negotiation of your life isn't what my life purpose is, isn't what I'm leaving behind for myself, isn't how I want to experience my life, but it's who's coming back to me, who is reconciling with me. You're still trying to negotiate the gambles and the risk behind love and relationships. And not even including yourself in the equation. Who are you? Who are you? Man and woman, who are you? That's not even a discussion. Okay? So there's going to be some major confirmations coming out real soon of how you could have been. See, Spirit is about to use the divine beings that have been willingly walking through every single door of ascension and every single door of progress in their own self-development, their own love, self-love healing journey. And you're about to be a witness. You're about to bear witness. And it's at that very moment where you'll be made aware of where you truly stand on your journey of development, spiritual development. Nothing manifests in the physical if it never begins in the spiritual. So some people are going to repeat. Okay? Repeat. Let me take my love back. I'm taking my love back. I want to love myself again. I'm ready to change, Spirit. I'm ready to change. That's what you said last season. That's what you said last time the person did something to you. So what's coming up is a very major test for some, and for others, it's a big ass confirmation. You know why? Because whoever this person is, they went and got their big guns. And when I refer to the big guns, I'm talking about some of them went and got their mamas. They done cried. And then their mama go call the shaman and the high priestess and the spiritualist. And it's like, oh, my baby want their person back. Oh, this is happening. And some of y'all, this is a feminine's mother, a grandmother. Okay? And all of this is happening. And what they have to do is they have to find a way in. What is your weakness? What is it that you want? What are you willing to risk? So all of these people coming back to your life, they're not worth a second chance. They're not worth a second chance. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Shit don't ever change. A lot of y'all, it's going to be invitations. Oh, invite that one over here. Let's hang out together. Let's do this. I want to see what happens when they're under the influence. It'll be a good entertainment. Even if you don't like that person, it's going to make a nice entertaining show to see what happens. You know, a lot of these karmics, a lot of these narcissistic karmic family members, friends, whatever, foes, your enemy knows that you are in the middle of a spiritual ascension. They are watching your life harder than you are aware. Like, you're aware of it, but you don't really know. To the degree. At this point, they're full-time employees of watching you. They could cash in a check. They could cash in a whole check. From the time they start the time you come on their mind to the time they lay their head down. You are their investment. It ain't never changed. So what they have to do? Spiritually delay you. That's what this is. Because you're growing too fast. You're about to you really mean it this time, Taurus. You really mean it. My divine beings out here, y'all are killing it. Let me tell y'all something. Man, y'all are tearing Satan kingdom down. Quickly. Rapidly. It has them running outside and they forgot to wipe their ass, pull their pants up, wash their hands before they come running after you. This is, I'm telling you. Desperate attempt. Someone finna make a desperate attempt. Oh, I gotta move back with my mama. Or, oh, I can't keep up with my house. It's falling apart. My house is, the plumbing issue is here. Oh, this situation is happening. It's cold outside. Where were they when it was happening to you? Did anybody offer you anything? You moved on with your life. Didn't look back. But now they want you to look back. They want you to look back. Look back for what? They wasn't with you when you were shooting in the gym. Okay? When you were talking about how you wanted to do certain things and you love doing this and you have this creative idea and you feel guided to do this. They never believed you were actually going to do anything. Some chosen ones got their feet moving based off of that pain. All of us have started from a space of pain. But divine beings, divine ones, haven't given up on their purpose and their assignment to stand before you. Those that are operating from a high vibrational for the greatest good of all. to remind you who you are on a daily basis, on a regular. Because you are chosen for greatness. You are chosen for a higher purpose. And at times, relations, that's where things, emotions, Las Vegas is where things get real funny. Feelings, okay? Things get real funny. We stop wanting to hear the truth. Oh, I don't want to hear about what's going on in my relationship. Oh, no. I figured it out. You ain't figured shit out. You figured out how to lie to yourself. Because it's easier to digest a lie than it is to accept the truth. No one, okay, wants to have to pick up all these sticks if they can prevent them from falling. That's just the truth. No one will want to have to pick up everything that they lost and rebuild from scratch if they can prevent it. How many initiations have you gone through where God asks you to sacrifice everything you built over and over and over again? Well, I love that thing that I bought. I love that house that I have. I love that relationship. Do y'all know how many times divine beings on this planet have literally had to accept the goodbye and the hellos of so many people coming and going? You become immune. It teaches you how to love detached, how to love freely, because you have nothing else to let go of. You appreciate them while you have them. And the crazy part about it is a lot of them are so hurt by your ability to love freely that they'll keep coming back trying to reverse it. There's nothing to reverse. They're hoping that you will miss them. To want you to miss something is to ask you to be in the spirit of lack. To want you to long for something is to ask you to vibrate from a depressed state. Their very premises of why they are coming to you and engaging in conversation with you is to mourn you, not to praise you, not to raise you, but to kill you spiritually before you have enough energy to continue thriving and growing beyond the soil. We don't miss people. We appreciate people until they leave. The tree is never complaining about fall season. It goes through its season and it continues to accept that the leaves will come back. I'll get my clothes back on again. Or I'll be a well-dressed motherfucking tree out here. And y'all bitches can pick some apples. But until that happens, right now we're in a season of losing weight, shedding leaves. You know, I've given you all the nutrition that you need. What more do you want from me? Negro, go and fertilize the soil. Go and be of service someplace else. Go be with somebody else. Go love something else. Go nourish something else. I've given you enough. Don't cling to that tree. So here you have divine beings that were challenged to not just know that, but to grow through that and to repeat it for the rest of their lives. Okay? And then still be standing there next season, you know, when more chosen ones continue to reawaken. Okay? If divine beings were easily upset and easily triggered by the constant going to sleep, waking up, realizing who you are, giving a message, if they didn't possess the patience for someone that they had to repeat themselves over and over and over again. They wouldn't be qualified for the position. A lot of you guys have come across people, they're aware that you're teetering on the line of something special, but you haven't claimed that sovereignty for yourself. So what do these leaders and people in charge do, or people that are more aware than you do? If you are not claiming your own sovereignty, you leave it to the discretion of someone else with more capability to utilize your sovereignty. Because it ain't a crime unless you have to do the time. And if they never allow you to realize who you are, then they never do the time. You understand? So making you aware, shot clock. Gotcha. You know, but that's where the hangman energy, this is the hangman energy. Where the divine comes in and says, okay, how long you been sitting on this fence about this person? You know, how long have you been seeing the lies come straight through their motherfucking teeth? How long have you been knowing the truth? At this point, this is telling me that you guys, the group that I'm talking to, you started sinking into the sofa. You're barely there. You've left your body. You're numbing yourselves. Some of you are numbing yourselves. Others of you, you've become a robot. Some of you use other people's good news as a way to just feel a dopamine hit. Okay? Release quick chemicals in your body to make you feel alive. You need someone now to look at, to say, okay, well, what pain going on in your life so I can be grateful for my life? That's the type of shit that it's been reduced to. Ain't nothing divine about that. But Humpty Dumpty has to have a great fall. Like anything. Torn between right and wrong, torn between truth and a lie. Okay, the only thing someone finna tear themselves is a new asshole. They finna split themselves right down the middle. Sure is. Look at this. This is wild. Like with the Queen of Pentacles here, somebody wants to be your friend. Or they want to tell you something. Someone's about to invite you to something. Oh, Lord. Don't go, Stevie. Don't go. Don't accept no drinks. Because this is about you pretty much being... some of y'all, this is about you being intoxicated and unable to show up for work on time, unable to perform. These people know that you have responsibilities that require you to be punctual. They know that, see, what they've discovered is, oh, yeah. They like, oh, okay, I get it. It's not in the boogly and the scary energy. It's in the distraction that fucks with Taurus. It's in the physical distractions. It's in the feeling accepted by people, validated by people, recognized by people. It's in the relations that you get real fucked up, Taurus. You know, the work parties, the friend groups, socializing. You could talk for probably 6 hours before you know it. You like, wait a minute, I've been talking to this person for 3-4 hours. What did I get accomplished? Nothing. You got, when a Taurus cross their legs, oh, they down. So the enemy has become very crafty. I'm not going to come at you while you're standing guard or while you're emotionally detached from your body. I'm going to come towards you Like, you remember that time? I'm going to get you in a good state of feeling. Okay? And as I get you in a good state of feeling, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I finally feel good to let my hair down. And, you know, and sure enough, that's when they finna strike. That's when that person gonna come in. That's when that person gonna try to get another second chance. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that you are a energy source, but when you are unplugged from the divine, or you are when you're unplugged from the damn divine, time to get out and have fun. I told you. You know, you deserve to have fun. You deserve to enjoy yourself. You did. All that shit is cool and dandy. 8 of Cups. And there comes that karmic partner. Okay. Now they want to reveal themselves. But they need you. They're asking someone, like, just talk to that person for them. Do something with them. Get them back to, I'll do the rest, you know. I'll do the rest of the work. Just get them close to where I can talk to them. And don't even tell them that I plan on doing anything. There's something brewing, Taurus. There's something brewing here. I'm telling you. It's like, oh. When's the last time you got to do something nice for yourself? 4 of Cups. I would hate for you to regret not being able to spend quality time and do this and take advantage. This would be holidays, birthdays, you know, simple things. So here it comes. Here it comes. And then while y'all are all in the same vicinity, that's when someone is going to be a weeping willow. And I think yesterday's message, or the day before yesterday, it was talking about weeping myrtle. Damn. So you're being planned. Like they're I'm telling you, it's a group of people plotting against you to do something to you at a home or at a party. And spirit did not ordain this. This is not something you don't need. The healing ain't for you. It's for whoever is having a hard time accepting accepting fate. Someone here is willing to do just about anything. And that's what I see here with this Emperor in reverse. This is a person that abuses their power. And it's like they're going to come to you about something that's going on with them. For some of y'all, that's how they're coming in. For others of you, this is not a mistake. This person is not a victim. They are not a lost soul. There was not a misunderstanding. This is someone that's intentionally lusting after you, obsessing over you, I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Aries, Pisces, strong with this Aquarius as well, Virgo. Someone did not make a mistake. This may be like talking about an event that happened at a particular location. For some of you, this is something that's being shared to you. Like you got this serpent with the pentacle coming towards you. So it's going to be information that's being shared to you about a particular person. They're just testing your breaking point. Somebody wants you to snap because they're afraid. They feel like somebody that they're talking to wants you back. And so y'all have a couple things coming around. And so since somebody can't psychically fuck with you, they're going to get real crafty. They're going to get real crafty. And this is someone that likes to wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes. And then they're going to pounce. And all this is about is really just somebody here has a mission of you like spending all your money, draining all your wealth. And if your wealth is in your energy, that's how they're going to drain you. Whatever your wealth is, it's to slow you down. Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. So you can't have time to focus, progress. It's like, oh my God, how did I get that hangover? I got to get back up in the morning. I got to get home. What was I doing? Yes, something is meant to delay you so you don't see it coming. Okay? But what's going to happen for some of you. This is something that your masculine is dealing with, and they're going to be invited somewhere, and they've been focusing on work so much. It's going to come right to you. It's going to, it's like someone coming in like, oh, I want to do something nice for you while you're in an uncomfortable situation. No, they do not. Someone's a real needy person as well. They've talked about this. I'm seeing people literally sit on the floor at somebody's house, gathering out on the couch, okay, talking about how they want to repair a relationship and they want to do right by something. And they're hoping that you get in your motherfucking car and you come over there to discuss anything that has ever been said or done. If you are having any conversations about things of the past, you are going in rewind and reverse. Stand on business. That's all I can say. Stand on business. Mean what you say. Yeah, we have reputation. Because all this is about is your this is your public, you have family sulking over your spiritual growth, evolution. You have you have enemies, fake friends, fake foes, all that type of energy. And it's because they didn't have the strength and they didn't have the discipline to go after their dreams the way you did. Okay, so all these people are under judgment. And whoever this person was, they were very, I don't know what's going on. They will never admit anything. Okay, they will never admit anything. Strong Sagittarius North Node energy coming through. This person does not obey any rules. They'll switch up on you out of nowhere. This person is I don't care how much group or it's for the group. It's what I want for my family. It's what I want for my community, my people. This person is only invested in their success. Whoever this person is, they're extremely upset. And for some of y'all, this is someone that you literally just met. You could have met someone on social media, and that person is hell bent on like mad. Look at that demon. Hell bent on trying to prove that you're a demon, all the while this person is a demon. They feel like you shouldn't be able to do something. You should not be able to see them for exactly who they are. So you got a demon on your hands that is pissed that you can see that they're a demon. And so they're coming up with some type of strategy to get you to put your guards down. Clarify this demon over here. Oh, they're going to take the humble approach. Like, I have nothing. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm unhappy. They're going to take the humble approach. This little demon over here that's coming through. I come in peace. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no harm. I'm just here to tell you that I miss you. I love you. Man, this person needs some milk. And that's what they're looking for. They looking for some milk, okay? What is she doing? She is pouring liquid into this person's mouth as they're going through a perspective shift, as they're going through the hangman is in that position either because he was put there by force, all right, or he put himself in an uncomfortable position to see whatever situation that he's encountering in it from a different perspective. And if you entertain this person wanting to see whether or not they are seeing things from a different perspective, it gives them some type of hope that you are willing to, well, they're just a little bit thirsty. You know, I would hate to see them really, really thirsty, you know. So I see I see you falling into the traps of someone's tricks. 7 of Cups. But it's like you're willingly doing it. And that's not going to resonate for everybody. You're willingly doing it because you've heard this message and you hear it all the time that it's about to happen or it's coming. And some of y'all keep thinking that we're talking about a past event because you can only see today. But when you come to readings, we're not seeing just today. We're seeing the day, the future, and so on and so on and so on. Until the energy shifts, until there's a spiritual initiated change that you perform over your life and yourself, the energy will never read something different. That's like coming somewhere. It's insanity. Going somewhere, doing the same shit, expecting different results. What are you really doing differently? And I'm not just talking about moving out, living somewhere else, not talking to that person for a while, and then expecting something else to come in. No, I'm talking about how have you evolved as a human being on this earth? What patterns have you worked on? What subconscious parasites have you worked to starve? Forget the physical flesh. That will come. But if the mind ain't right, the spirit ain't right, the body will not be right. And that's where a lot of what I'm seeing here is, I love myself, so I'm going to go do something nice for myself and make my body feel good so I can experience a good spiritual health. What? Where they do that at? That's so backwards. That don't even make sense. I can't even co-sign that with you. Let's get a closing message. But for my divine beings out here that are also Tauruses, oh, you're killing the game. You are killing the game, and whatever you are doing is genius. Whatever you're doing in secret that you haven't even really put out yet is genius, okay? 10 of action. Spirit. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. All right, 10 of action. You're working too damn hard, Taurus. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. So, any other messages? Damn, that was a message in itself, y'all. But if you know what the message is that Spirit just said, drop that in the comment section. If you just picked up what Spirit was putting down with that 10 of action, And you are a divine being out here having a human experience. What did Spirit just say to you? Drop it in the comment section for the people in the back. Don't save she don't want to be saved. Don't save him or her. It doesn't matter. 6 of Action. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Now, y'all know I read reversals. The 6 of Pentacles was in reverse. Take that how it resonates, Taurus. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.